Have you ever been told you can't do something not because you're incapable, but because the world decided it wasn't your place? Hold that feeling for a moment. Because this is the story of a woman who didn't just walk into a male-dominated world of science. She forced the doors open, rewrote the rules, and changed the course of human history. And her journey will remind you that your limits are never set by others, they are defined only by the fire inside you. She was born in a quiet corner of the world, where resources were scarce and opportunities even scarcer. But her curiosity was louder than her circumstances. As a child, she would sit under dim candlelight reading whatever she could find, fascinated by how the world worked. While others saw everyday objects, she saw mysteries waiting to be solved, atoms dancing, elements whispering their secrets, energy pulsing through the invisible fabric of reality. She didn't know it yet, but this curiosity would become her compass, guiding her into a world that wasn't ready for her, but needed her more than it knew. As she grew older, the path to becoming a scientist seemed almost impossible. The universities she dreamed of didn't admit women. Laboratories refused to take her seriously. Society believed that science was a man's pursuit, too demanding, too rigorous, too ambitious for a woman. Every mentor she approached, every institution she applied to, every door she knocked on locked, bolted, closed. But instead of giving up, she made herself a promise: if the world won't open its doors, I'll build my own path. So she studied in secret. She worked long hours tutoring and teaching, saving every coin to pursue her dreams. She crossed borders, battled freezing winters, endured hunger, exhaustion, loneliness, but her hunger for knowledge burned brighter than any hardship. In poorly heated rooms, wearing the same worn-out clothes for years, she pushed forward, page by page, experiment by experiment. Eventually, she earned her chance. A university finally accepted her, not because it welcomed women, but because her brilliance left them no choice. And once inside, she refused to be overshadowed. She worked harder, studied deeper, and experimented longer than anyone around her. Professors who doubted her quickly realized she was not there to observe, she was there to transform. But true breakthroughs never come easily. Her research demanded endless hours bending over test tubes, sorting materials, refining substances, repeating experiments hundreds of times. The process was grueling, physically exhausting, mentally draining. She often worked in makeshift laboratories with outdated equipment. Chemicals spilled, glassware broke, months of work vanished in seconds. She faced failure after failure, but she didn't see failure as defeat. She saw it as information, clues, breadcrumbs leading to discovery. And then, the moment that changed everything: through relentless experiments, she uncovered something no one fully understood before: new elements, new forces, a new understanding of matter itself. She had opened the door into a hidden world, a world glowing with unseen energy, a world that pulsed with potential. Her discoveries weren't just scientific, they were revolutionary. They redefined physics, reshaped chemistry, and laid the foundation for technologies that would one day save millions of lives. But the world wasn't ready to accept that such breakthroughs came from a woman. Critics tried to discredit her. Newspapers claimed her husband must have done the work. Panels tried to remove her name from awards she rightfully earned. But she fought not with anger, not with resentment, but with undeniable brilliance. She defended her research with clarity and confidence, proving that genius is not defined by gender. Eventually, she made history. She received honors that had never before been awarded to a woman. Her work, once dismissed, ignored, and doubted, became the cornerstone of modern science. She opened doors that had been locked for centuries, and because of her, countless women dared to step into laboratories, classrooms, workshops, and fields where their dreams had once been forbidden. But her story doesn't end with recognition. What truly sets her apart is what she did after the world finally acknowledged her brilliance. She didn't stop. She didn't slow down. Instead, she devoted her life to research, to teaching, to advancing science for the benefit of humanity. Even when the work threatened her health, even when obstacles continued to rise, she pressed forward, driven by purpose, passion, and an unshakable belief that knowledge should serve humanity. Her life became a testament to perseverance. She proved that you don't need perfect conditions to achieve greatness, you need resilience. She proved that genius doesn't grow in comfort, it grows in challenge. And most importantly, she proved that breaking barriers isn't just about being the first, it's about ensuring you reign, not the last. Today, her legacy lives in every woman who walks confidently into a laboratory, in every young girl who dreams of becoming a scientist, an engineer, a researcher, an innovator, in every person who refuses to shrink in the face of doubt. She showed the world that the future belongs to those who are brave enough to pursue their calling even when the world tells them not to. So what about you? Maybe you've been told your dreams are unrealistic. Maybe people around you don't believe in your abilities. Maybe your path feels harder than others. But remember this, greatness is rarely handed to you. More often, it must be fought for. And your journey, just like hers, begins with one decision, the decision to keep going, no matter what. When the world underestimates you, surprise it. When you're told you don't belong, redefine belonging. When you're pushed aside, rise stronger, smarter, louder, because your story is still being written. Your breakthrough is waiting. And somewhere out there, someone will one day look at your journey and find the courage they needed to begin their own. If this story inspired you even a little, make sure you like this video, share it with someone who needs motivation today, and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us bring powerful stories to people around the world. Hit that subscribe button, drop a comment, and keep chasing the greatness that's already inside you. Remember, the world doesn't decide your future, you do.